Alright, welcome to another Tuesday night stream. We are playing Plucky Squire.
Once upon a time, there was a plucky squire named Jot. Jot lived in the land of Mojo, a land of creativity. Mojo was ruled by the gentle queen Chroma. He defended the land from the nefarious sorcerer Humgrump, which everyone very much appreciated. Good lad! Well done! Cracking! Jot was also a writer, and would transcribe his many adventures in book form. These tales were avidly read by all the people of the land, who found them quite gripping. Jot awoke one fine morning and pluckily leapt from his bed. From afar, he could hear some rather exciting music. He got dressed and went to investigate. Chapter 1. Some serious beeswax.
Okay. That's pretty cool. The music is like vibrating through the DualSense controller. It's fun. You get like all the bass notes there. The music was really booming. Can't read it as well.
This was the house of the good wizard Moonbeard, Jot's close friend and mentor. "Ah, Jot, my lad," he exclaimed. "I'm on a roll here, travelling to new musical realms. Since you're here, lad, I have a small favour to ask. Wax. I need more wax, lad. To press more records, you know. Would you go to Honey Peak and get some wax from Benny B? Pip here will accompany you."
So much alliteration. Menu quest. Woo-ha! You take care of the goblins and I'll haul the wax back here for you. Oh yeah, there'll be a goblin. There'll be goblins. No sweat for you though, right, Jot? I'm excited for this. This is cool. Okay, yeah, just teaching you how to play a light bulb. Good. Hitting the trees does give you something. Oh, roll, huh? Don't know what these are for, but we've got many light bulbs now. Take that, goblin. Two-tome tower. Jot, that's not the way to the Honey Peak. Oh, right. Probably this way. This is so cute. I'm liking this. When you jump, you also kind of leap off the page. Ah, that's so fun.
Honey Peak.
World map. Okay. But we don't get to move on the world map? That could have been fun. The plucky Squire leapt nimbly onwards.
Now this looked really quite precarious.
The narration is so good. Jot took a deep breath. And off he leapt. Oh dear. Oh, only one hit? Nice. Ah, the top of Honey Peak. The view is incredible. Now, that right there is a massive owl. That's Tome Tower, that is. Oh dear. Whoa! That's a honey badger eating Benny B's honey. Be on your toes, Jot. A hungry honey badger can be really cranky. Here comes our first boss fight. Oh dear. Oh heck, here we go.
The honey badger seemed rather annoyed. Jot prepared for a dust-up.
This is awesome. Oh, wrong way. I finally looked at the controls and... Oh, that's cool.
The beast was bested.
This is awesome.
The Plucky Squire triumphant.
Ah, back in the hive feels good. Yo, many thanks, Jot. You did me a solid. The honey badger was really messing with my beeswax. Anyhow, gang, what brings you here? Moonbeard sent us, Benny. He could really do with some of that beeswax if you have some spare. For sure, Pip, my man. I owe you guys. Here you go. Such a chill bee. Compliments to the whiz. Huh? What's going on? What's with all this ominous darkness? Oh boy. No.
Down they fell. It was time to confer with Moonbeard.
Yup, it's Humgrump. Or Humgrump. Alright. Always up to treacherous trickery, that one. Something rather odd about the magic he used. And this is not usually how the story goes, you know? That is to say, forget about that. This is a job for the plucky Squire Jot. Humgrump is at Tome Tower. Head there and make sure that creepy little twerp doesn't cause any more bother. Hello?
It was Violet. Violet was a trainee witch with a love of art, and Jot's childhood friend.
Hey Jot, we've got another Humgrump situation, huh? Moonbeard gave me the skinny. That Weasley wizard is at Tome Tower. You kids head over there and Jot, put a stop to Humgrump's malarkey. I'll look into that strange green magic. And I have a donut, but that's by the by. Later. Goodbye and good luck. Although, you never really need it, Jot. No lie, I'm pumped that I'm going to see the plucky Squire in action. Kapow! Lead the way, Jot. You got it, Violet. Just let me collect more. I'm just gonna call them ideas. To Tome Tower. And so the plucky Squire set off to Tome Tower. Ah, good. Apples heal me. What did I find? A spring in this step. A joy of art. You got a new piece of artwork. Press square to show in gallery. Ah, cool. Just where I'm currently walking. Oh, the mice are kind of rude. Are they... I gleam in his plucky eye. Are they... They're not... They don't attack me, though, unless I attack them, it seems. So it kind of seems unnecessary to, go after them. I want to go in the water. Okay, fine. Ah, what the? Put it down. There we go. The gate swung. Open. Oh yeah. Nope. Puzzle solved. Nice. You always have a way with words, Jot. Man, this game is just my cup of tea. I'm so glad that we got this and Astrobot back to back, because I was just about to finish up with that and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna play next. This is what I'm gonna be playing. My name's Martina. Nice to meet you. You adventurers cut down fearsome enemies and I slash prices. Let me show you what I have for sale. Ah. This is what I use those for. Throw your sword to attack enemies or retrieve goodies from a distance. Absolutely. Jot got the sword throw badge. Press R2 to throw your sword, and again to retrieve it. No, we'll be good. And we'll get the collectible art scroll, because why the heck not? You got a new piece of artwork. It's fighting a duck. Concept boxing minigame. We knew we wanted to feature a boxing minigame, but it took a while to land on exactly who your opponent would be. As it turns out, it wouldn't be a giant muscular duck. I hope that was obviously that was probably a concept at one point. It was lovely to make your acquaintance. Be sure to check in again. Next time we meet, I'll have new stock. You keep saving the land from bad business, and my business will save you from bad deals. So long, brave warriors. That's some marketing there. They're being very generous with currency. What did I just get hit with? Is it chucking things at me? Okay, got an apple. What are you? Cute little glitch bird. You found a lost glitch bird. It will return to its homeland. Okay, just a collectible. Two-tome tower. Well, there it is. That mysterious ancient owl. All the knowledge of Mojo is supposed to be stored in there, you know? Whoa! Not sure the ground should be doing this.
Oh, bother. Chapter 2, Tome Tower. Our heroes hung on to the cliff's edge by their fingernails, when suddenly they were grabbed and hoisted up. By whom? By Thrash. Thrash was a mountain troll, and Jot and Violet's childhood friend. The trio had not been together for quite a while, and so were very happy to be reunited.
Thrash, hoo boy, you really saved our skins. Are we happy to see you triple trouble together again?
Jam!
I'm just stoked I could find you dudes. After all this craziness kicked off, I checked in with Moanbeard. He told me you were both heading to Tome Tower. I figured I'd help you on your way. The path is wrecked, huh? Well, there's more than one route to Tome Tower. Let's get down to the ground. Huh. This is really quite high, isn't it? Well, if anyone can lead the way down, it's Thrash. Let's do this. Definitely. Oh boy. Oh. lost the heart I just got. And here was Thrash, waiting on the ground, as cool as a cucumber. Nice climbing, dude. You both got down that cliffside with banging style. You had a good rhythm going on there, dudes. You think? You know, I did feel rather graceful, sort of like a hopping mountain rabbit. Well, now we're down on the ground. Best get on to Tome Tower. Lead the way, Plucky Squire. Look at those bouncing boulders. They're just vanishing into thin air. Majorly weird. To Tome Tower. Can we? No, not yet. It's getting there though. It's starting to show it. Oh dear. A bull! It looks angry. Good job. Good job none of us is wearing red. Whew. Jot's wearing red. Is it red? I suppose it is kind of a red. More of a crimson than a scarlet. I don't think bulls are that picky. Ah! Got it. Woohoo! Back to full health. Looks like there's a piece of art back there. You got a new piece of artwork. I don't think we need to see it in the gallery. No key yet. Hold up. Is that Moonbeard? He looks much more petite than usual. Oh, that's not Moonbeard Thrash. That's Minibeard. He's like a tiny version of Moonbeard. Usually you'll find him at Moonbeard's house helping him out. Today it looks like he's out and about. Hey Minibeard, what's cooking? Yo. You need a key if you want to be journeying onward. If you walk to the right here, you just might find one. Free advice from old Minibeard. Thanks, Minibeard. Helpful fellow. You know, if you're stuck on something and Minibeard's around, always pays to ask him. He's full of answers. Ah, I can't use it. Use my sword while I'm carrying the key. You got the key. I know you do it. Thanks, Mini Bear dude. Alright, I gotta break those barrels. And these bushes. Must collect all the money. Search all of the areas. Leave no stone unturned. No bush intact. There we go. On we go. Here was the secluded forest. Ah, greetings, travelers. Greetings, Travelers 3. My name is Topsy. Hey, Topsy. I see you are on a quest of some kind. You know, Topsy may be able to help you. But there is something you could perhaps assist me with first. Namely, my tummy. It is empty. I left my biscuits around here somewhere, you see. And the landscape, it seems to have changed somewhat, which has resulted in those biscuits becoming lost. Cats shouldn't be parted from their biscuits. We'll find them for you, Topsy. Oh, that would be extraordinarily helpful. A little advice? There's a word in that sentence just there. That might be the key to all these landscape shifting antics. You might identify which word is causing all the mischief by giving it a good whack. Take that, forest. Here was a secluded, we don't want a forest. Here was a secluded ruin. Ah! Ow. Probably could have thrown the forest at them. Jot found Topsy's biscuits. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to do some rearranging here. Before I get these biscuits where they need to go. That doesn't seem much better. I gonna want to switch back and forth between forest and ruin? Ah, yes. So I'm gonna want to move this further to hereabouts. And then swap forest for ruin. Boom, baby. Your biscuits, my good kitty. My biscuits! How I have dreamed of this moment. Travelers, you have my sincerest thanks. The prospect of this snack brings a smile to my face. Ah, the key! This land is full of puzzles and trickery. Always remember, things are sometimes not what they seem. When you get stuck, try to see things from a different angle. Good luck, biscuit saviors. Onward. Ooh, looks like we've got... Oh. Nope. Did not want to go back. Next time, I must pay attention to what I am doing. Two-tone tower. Okay, same thing. As always. Talk to Martina. We meet again. Care to take a look at my current selection? I would love to. Ooh, spin attack badge jump, attack badge, sword damage upgrade, and an art scroll. So let's get that. We're gonna get the art scroll again. I would like 350 more, please, so I can get more attacks, but alas, I'm sure we will find more.
Our trio stopped in their tracks. There, on the horizon, loomed Tome Tower.
Whoa, it got dark around here pretty fast. There's some magic afoot. Everything feels kind of fizzy. There was a strange electricity in the air. What? That was kind of cool. It's a cute looking. It looks like it's smiling. It looks so happy. Whoa, booming bolts. Very metal. The strange electricity was spawning monsters. Okay, good. I actually got kind of close there. Well, that's a big one. Stay back, foul beast. You dare jump over my blade? How are you still... bigger they are, the harder they are to fall, I guess. Jump! Can I just... okay, I can normal attack them. I was worried I'd get electrocuted or something. Oh boy! Oh, yep, there it is. They merged and became bigger. Yay! Man, that took a while. Yeah. Hello, young adventurers. Are you on your way to Tome Tower? Yep, that's where we're heading. Best beware. A dark wizard occupies the tower. His magic is causing pandemonium. I mean, look at this lovely bridge, unmitigatedly obliterated. Oh yeah, right. Is there another way across the waters? I guess we'll find out. I don't know why I wanted to make the bookworm so creepy. Cave entrance. Promising, promising. But what's over here? Nothing. Nothing at all. To the cave entrance, then. Man, real gloomy. Dig the acoustics, though. Lead on, Jot, my dude. Your plucky glow will light the way. Ooh. And I gotta get up there. Alright, so that was just a secret entrance. Ah! How dare you? How do I get up to that, though? I would really like to. Okay. There we go. Jot explored the impassable cave. Would you look at that? We crossed the river. On we go. What else are you gonna have for us? Don't have enough even for the little thing I wanted. Wait, can I throw my... Nope, it hits the rock. Damn. I can't get the last bush. We meet again. Care to take a look at my current selection? Spinning blade attack. Sword throw upgrade. Just gonna keep getting me with that, huh? Jot upgraded this sword throw. Of course I'm gonna keep buying everything I can. Eventually I'll have to save up for the new attacks though. Oh dear. Not the books. Oh there, all these books, really eerie. Pretty cool visual though. Such a pretty game. These books had been purposefully stacked. This is the Plucky Squire. I've been waiting for this game to come out. For about as long, if not longer, than Astrobot, but man, it's been fun so far. It's very cute. So far, pretty sick soundtrack too. Okay. So we've got the key. We don't have the key. Oh! That is definitely an upgrade. I need to time my throws better. There we go. Alright, so we'll pick this up for now. Bring this here. Oh, wait, we're gonna need that right away, aren't we? Because we're gonna need scattered and stacked to switch spaces, I think. Uh-oh. Don't start with me. Oh boy. You take your zippy zap ways away from me. Ooh. Alright, now need to take this and move it into that hole. We did it. Alright, I don't think there's anything else here for me. So moving on. That wretched fool Jot. He will get what he deserved. Time is near. Okay, that's a bit creepy. That dreaded Plucky Squire. The land of Mojo. Off to Tome Tower. So, this is where it all kicks off. A historical location, no mistake. Huh? Well, hello and goodbye, I guess. No idea who that was. So much oddness around these parts. Anyway, here we are, Tome Tower. It looks like Humgrump is still up there on the roof. It's time for the Plucky Squire to go take care of that creep. Well, we'll stay down here, dude. We don't want to cramp your style. This is one of those dramatic, heroic kind of moments, you know? During your big showdown, you don't want us two dorks mooching around in the background. Nope, we'll mooch down here instead. But we'll be cheering you on all the way. Mooching and cheering. Jot, that's more our style. Go get that chump. Rude. I wonder if I talked to them, if I could convince them to come up there.
Jot made his way up the steep steps.
The Plucky Squire. I've been waiting for you. So glad to see you made it to Tome Tower. You might be wondering what Humgrump is doing here? Well, I had a hunch, Grump. I might find something interesting in this old tower. And something interesting I did indeed find. A book. It was hidden away in a very secret chamber, because this is a very special book. The title of this very special book is The Plucky Squire. Yes, that's right. This book is all about you and me and all who live in this dreaded land. It is the story of our lives. It turns out, you see, that our land of Mojo is just a setting in a storybook. Hard to believe? I assure you, it's true. What I'm holding here is a copy of that storybook. A book within the book, if you will. I read the book. It's very interesting. You and that witch girl adventuring through the land, meeting up with the mountain troll, making your way here to me. In fact, I read ahead to this very chapter. I've seen what happens next. We fight here on the roof. Any guesses on how that turns out?
And so, the Plucky Squire once again defeated the wretched wizard Humgrump.
You win, as you always do. You know, this book is one of a series, and in each of those books, you win. Every single stinking time! Because you are the Plucky Squire, the hero of the story, the boy who can do no wrong. Always victorious, even the little stories you write, beloved by all. Infuriating, like a mosquito in my cardigan. Yes, that is an adequate metaphor. Me, I'm the villain, the talentless wizard who can do no right, destined to be beaten forever. At least, that is how it has been up until now, but maybe it doesn't need to be that way. Maybe even Humgrump could get a little glory for once, if the Plucky Squire were to be plucked from the book, if he were to be ejected. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I'm so excited for the rest of this game. Peanut. Now it almost got a little spooky. Before it was kind of cute. Now it's just, This is so cool though. Such a good looking game. Can I mix the colors? Oh, hello. Is there someone out there? Would you be so kind as to open the lid of this lunchbox? If I can figure out how to do that, yes, I will. It's a dead bug. Can I do anything with the dead bug? Doesn't really seem like I can do much here at all. Okay. It's a grape. And a carrot. Oh, it's the bookworm. Do you remember me? Do you remember me, chat? We met in your book. I'm not actually from there, you know. Us bookworms travel around a fair bit, from book to book. But you, Jad, are a character from a book, and shouldn't really be out here. It's Humgrump's magic that blasted you out of the page, and onto this desk, isn't it? We'll have to get you back into your book, Jad. It is of utmost paramountcy. In other words, very important. You know, there are some intriguing items on this desk. Some of them might help you return. Head over to the corner to the left and we'll try to find one. Hello, grape. I like grapes. Hello there again. Do you see that magical swirly green thing? That's a meta-magic portal, that is. It seems to allow travel between different worlds. Most characters cannot travel through these portals or pass between realms. But Jad, you've already made that leap once. Maybe you could do it again. Try jumping through the portal, young Squire. Oh, I gotta hold it. Whee! Remarkable. Some of that meta magic must have rubbed off on you, Jot. Like me, it seems you now have the power to leap between worlds. Now this world here is a sketch that was drawn by the occupant of this room, and the owner of your storybook, John, a young boy named Sam. He's a very creative child. You'll find his sketches all over this desk. Since you can jump into them, maybe you can use them to get around. Oh, I love that the grape still looks real. Would you like a grape? So hungry. But that food item you have, not really into it, honestly. I knew I should have grabbed the carrot. Poor Bunford over there. He looks famished. There's no nourishment to be found in this sketch. But maybe there's something out there on the desk. You know, maybe you can bring items between worlds. It's worth a shot. I'm mixing my voices. Exceptional. You really can bring items between realms. This may be handy. There you go, Bumford. Delicious. Carrot boost. Energy levels restored. Oh, am I in your way? Sorry about that. Here, let me scooch. That's kind of trippy. Yes, I'll jump there. Eventually. To explore this world a little more. There's a lot going there's a lot happening here on this desk. Alright, so not anything that I can see that I need at the moment. Oh, I need that block. How do I get it? Is there a way? Up there? That I'm missing here? Jump up this way. There we go. Push. Bloop. So how you been, Avlar? It's been a while. Lots of Baldur's Gate 3. Oh yeah, I suppose you did just get that fixed again. I believe that item that can help you get back to your world is further ahead. But listen, on your way you may run into a creepy, crawly Coleoptera beetles. Sam likes to keep them as pets, you see. Beware, Jot. Don't get eaten. It simply wouldn't do. How you been liking that? Because you've been running it with mods and stuff, right? Uh-oh. Ah! Alright. It's actually kind of creepy. Oh no. Alright. I should have kept moving. Why do I need to throw it? Oh, okay. Here we go. I've made a ramp. I'm gonna need that dice back. How far have you guys gotten in the game? In Baldur's Gate? Yep. Those beetles are vicious. I'm about to be in Act 3, but with hubs we're about to enter the Underdark. Okay. So pretty decent split between the two different playthroughs. Act 1 and Act 3. We're getting towards the end of Act 1 if you're getting into the Underdark. Alright. Turn, and as soon as you turn away again, sneak this way. Get in there. Jot, you made it. My fears have been all allayed. It seems that nothing can hinder the plucky Squire. On that very note, while you are here, there is something that you really must observe. These sketches of you, quite a remarkable likeness, I must attest. The person who drew all this is called Sam. He's the boy who lives in this room and is the owner of your storybook. As you might be able to tell, he is very fond of you and your adventures. I'm glad that you got to see this, Jot, to see how much you mean to him. But there is no time to dwell on that. Your quest to re-enter the book is near its pinnacle. The item you need is just beyond this sketchbook. Press on. So did you roll your own character, like create your own characters, or did you use some presets for your playthroughs? Tab on yours. Okay. Trying to remember who Tab is. Gale's an easy one to remember. Ah, the Blair default name. Okay. So yeah, you did do a created character then? Oh, dear Lord. Get out of here, bug. Yeah, I guess I do. I have seen Tab come up many times, and I'm just like, time to create a new one. Though I think one of my playthroughs, I just added additional letters to Tab, so I don't know which way it goes. It's gonna get me. It's gonna get me. Which way does it go next? Alright, so it goes that way. Goes that way. Looks back that way. What? Not even the way that it spotted me. Okay. I forgot to hold sneak, so then it was creeping up on me. You don't see me. God, I hate this. Dang. It was so close that time. I should have just run. Running was the right choice. I'm probably gonna want that, aren't I? So have either of you beat Baldur's Gate 3 yet, or would this be first if you guys finish. See, I don't have to listen. I still haven't beaten it either. I've had multiple characters already. Now he has the power to manipulate his storybook. Press L2, R2 when next to the book to open it up. You got the gauntlets. Exceptional procurement. Head back to your book, post haste. I think you'll find that the gauntlets will help you return home. One last thing before you leave this table, Jot. It is very important. Beware of Humgrump. He wishes to take over your book. You have to stop that from happening. Not just for the sake of the citizens of your book, but for all the children who will read and be inspired by your book. Sam is one of those children, Jot. You know, us bookworms. We're able to glimpse the past, present, and even the future. I've seen that Sam will one day grow up to be a writer and illustrator himself. He will create a series of very popular children's books with very lucrative merchandise, tie-ins, and brand integrations. Sam's books will go on to inspire many other children. That is, if he ever actually writes them. If Humgrump takes control of your book, the story will get worse. Books with bad stories get put away on the shelf. No one reads them anymore. Those books lose all of their life and cease being an inspiration to anyone. Your book will no longer inspire Sam, and then, who knows what path he will take. Do not let that happen, Jot. Return now and stop Humgrump. I mean, that happens. I've had a few characters now, and I just started Act 2, and then that's when I was like, I'll start over. I'm a third of the way through. This is a good point to like essentially try again. So I get it. I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's part of the fun is also like playing around with the different characters, and I'm one of those people that like if I finish the game, I won't go back and try the different stuff. So I got to do it before I beat the game. What matters is that you're having fun. No. I want my sword back. Jot, my lad, welcome back to Mojo. We have much to discuss.
Chapter 3. Moonbeard.
I seem to feature rather prominently in this chapter. Better put my best foot forward then. Greetings, lad. Hey, John. Glad you're back here in one piece. I suppose you must have a great number of questions, lad. The answer to the first question is yes, I'm aware of how cool these sunglasses look. The answer to the second question is yes, our entire world is indeed a land in a storybook. Bananas, huh? I've kept this knowledge a closely guarded secret for many a year. Somehow that greasy nincompoop Humgrump found out. Very regrettable. Now he knows the truth. Who knows what mischief he's planning. I have a hunch that big trouble is on the way. But that just means, young Squire, that we must be double the trouble. Follow me. First order of business, getting in and out of the book. See that green sparkly stuff over there? Meta magic, that is. It lets you break the fourth wall, which is another way of saying jump out of the book. Walk into the portal and try holding the triangle button. What's a triangle button? Not entirely sure, but you should press and hold it. Testing. Jot, I'm talking to you via Rune Tooth headset. You know, I'm suddenly feeling rather parched. Wizards are like plants. We must keep hydrated. Use your page-turning abilities to get me something to drink. Approach the edge of the book and see what you can do. Here we go. Let's take a look at this. Seems like you can use the left stick to turn pages. Best get to it then. You see that glow around the edges of the paper? That's the book telling you there's something useful on its pages. Try jumping in and seeing what you can find. My fizzy pop. That will do very nicely. Head back here and drop off that pop. Up time. That's the ticket. Thanks, lad. Those turn gauntlets can be very handy, don't you think? I was the one that put them on the desk. I've stored a number of useful items out there, but there's one small problem. I'm not sure of their precise location. Things get moved around. Sam is full of energy, you know? It's chaos out there. When you need one of those items on the desk, you'll just have to search for yourself. Last point of order. Minibeard. Yo. I hear you've already met. Minibeard is a tiny simulacrum of me. I created him to help out around the house. He's quite helpful and rather good at puzzles, you know. If you're having trouble with a puzzle and you see him around, why not ask his advice? There's a lot of wisdom stored in that tiny bearded head. Jot, our land has never been troubled by something quite like Humgrump's magic before. There may be great upheavals and big battles ahead, but I have faith you'll rise to whatever challenges are thrown our way. You are the Plucky Squire after all. I believe in you. Always have, lad. Now, expect that our friends are waiting for you. If you leave the book and turn to the next page, I think you'll find them. We've lost Jot. I can't believe it. We shouldn't have just let him come up here by himself. We should have had his back. But what could we have done? We're not warriors like him. Never have been, never will be. Who will protect Mojo now that he's gone? Jot! Dude! You're alright. Wait. You're not a ghost, are you? Of course he isn't, Thrash. Look at his face. That's his normal squidgy face. So happy to see it. Jot, where were you? Hello, gang. Moonbeard, is that you? Indeed, I'm talking to you via a device known as a rune-tooth headset. This is a strange magical form of communication known as a conference call. All very exciting. Now listen up. This business with Humpgrump is rather worrying. We must consult with Queen Chroma at Artia City. You three should head there now. I've got some wizard business to attend to and a donut to eat. I'll join you kids later. Violet, Thrash, I'll find you in one on... I'll fill you in on the situation while you travel. Moonbeard out. Conference call. Well, you heard him. A trip to Artia City, my hometown. Oh, Jot, I'm glad you're okay. Come on, let's scoot. Alright, we'll get that.
Yeah!
We did it.
And so our heroes set off to Artia City to visit the good Queen Chroma. Chapter 4. A Treacherous Trail. On the way to Artia, our heroes took a shortcut through the aquatic land known as the Sonnet Swamps.
Well, this is unknown territory, kiddos. Jot, your story has never taken you to this area. You're off script now. No happy endings guaranteed. You could get splattered, eaten by a huge frog, who knows? Although, these swamps are usually rather cultured as far as I gather. The residents here are quite keen on poetry. If you ever wanted to hear a snail recite verse, here's your chance. Nevertheless, use the bad reception. Moonbeard? Looks like Runetooth doesn't work so well in these swamps. Guess we'll get connected again once we're on the other side. Most certainly will. And also, the next time we play. Because today, we are done for now. Oh, man. That was a good time. Wait, I can just... Okay, gamma adjustments, audio. Okay. Oh, nice. They have a bunch of different assists and stuff in the settings. All right, but I think that is that. All on save process. What we got? Last save 1 minute 36 seconds ago. Okay, so that would have been probably when we started this chapter, which should be fine. We'll just do it'll give us a recap essentially. So yeah, that was it's such a fun game. I wasn't well, I was excited for it, so I was expecting something, but I kind of wasn't expecting it to be that exciting. And then when you got kicked out of the book, it became like really like dark and almost like scary. Um, but it was a nice lighthearted and then contrasted. So yeah, it was a good contrast. And good balance there too. So kind of fit like when you're in the book, it's happy go lucky. But now we're going off script, so it's probably going to blend a little bit more. So I'm excited to see where this goes. And like I said earlier, like I'm glad that this came out when it did, because I'm really close to beating Astrobot, and I was looking for something to play next, and this is probably going to be it. Like, man, now it's so much fun with this. And I mean, like, it's a Devolver Digital published game, and trying to remember on startup what the name of the actual developer was, which I guess I could hit the roll credits button here and find out while we talk. But yeah, so that's what we're playing today, man. I'm excited to play more, and I'm excited to see what else this story has to bring. And then also, like, on Thursday we're gonna hopefully get back to some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's been kind of on the back shelf with my busy week so far. And yeah, was it busy last month or so, and it's not really gonna slow up a whole lot. But that being said, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for chatting, Avalor. It's been good. I'll have to get in the group chat sometime soon. Just been wild lately. But anyway, so we'll probably be back next week with some more Astrobot if I don't beat it before then. If not, then either this or some more Nier, because I kind of want to get back to that too. But yeah, so many games to play, so many games I want to play, but so many games keep coming out, and there's more still coming yet. I mean, we still have the new Dragon Age game coming out here soon, and not as excited about it, but Indiana Jones is coming out in December. Call of Duty has a new Black Ops 6 coming out. Again, not super excited for that, but the Black Ops campaigns are usually more fun than usual. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed the stream, and we will see you Thursday and Tuesday, or whenever you can join, or whenever you can watch. See you later.